Many people hear men say, we don't marry all women, we want wives. And many women don't understand what does it mean to be a wife. So this video, I'm going to give you 5 qualities of a wife. Number 1, a woman that is connected to God. When you check into the world, you will see that every woman to a certain extent has a natural inclination to connect to the spiritual. So either she's with God, you will see her into astrology, you will see her into divination. She must somehow want to connect with the supernatural. Now, a good woman, or a woman we call a wife, is one that connects to God, one that obeys God. If she does not obey God, let me tell you, she's not going to obey you. You need someone that already has the value of God in her system. In other words, if God says submit to your husband, she doesn't say I'm a modern woman. She follows God. If God says do not cheat on your husband, she doesn't say I'm so and so, I have this, I have a career, I have that. No, she follows God. The first sign of a good woman is one that loves God and connects to God, because you are sure that because she can connect to God, she can also submit to you. Because she can connect to God, she can connect to you. Because she can submit to God, she can submit to you. Number 2, a good woman or a wife is a helper. A wife is a helper. The very, very first thing that God had in mind when he created a woman is to help. Now, if you have a woman in your life and she is not helping you, sir, I put it to you, you didn't marry a wife. When she's in your life, everything about your life is supposed to go forward. So when you see a good wife, she helps you in every area of your life. From your finances, to your security, to even connecting back with God, she will help you. She will help you because this is the very thing she's created to do. Even when she has her own money, she will not say, hey, now that I have my own money, let me keep my money in my pocket, and the family is suffering. She will not help. No, that's not a wife. You married a leech. When you see the Proverbs 31 woman, how did she help? She bought clothes for her family. She bought clothes for her husband. She sold things. She was a worker. She did many things to ensure that she contributed her own quota in her house. This is not a 21st century thing. This was something that happened long time. She is a true helper. She makes a man look good before other men. When women are complaining and cursing their men out, she's not one of them that is going to curse her men out. If you are a true helper, the thing you will get in return as a true helper is love that can never be bought with money. Love that can never be bought with money. Number 3, what is the sign or what is another quality of a good wife? She is feminine at all times. You know, one of the fallacies we see in the world now is ladies saying, I will be feminine at so time, but I will not be feminine at so time. That is a fallacy. It doesn't exist. A woman, a wife is feminine at all times. What does that mean? Number 1, she respects her husband at all times, even in disagreements. You can disagree with your husband respectfully. But ladies, some ladies are so nasty in their statement that anytime they just disagree, they switch. They want to be combative. They want to be aggressive. They want to be confrontational. That is not ladylike. That is not wife material. If you are with a lady and already in the courtship stage or relationship stage, dating stage, she's already combative, it's not going to reduce when you enter marriage. It's going to increase. Whatever you see the dating stage is just a trial version. You are going to see the real thing later. She's always feminine. Let me tell you the truth about the power of the feminine. The feminine is more powerful than the masculine. The feminine has a control over the masculine that the masculine cannot even understand. Do you know that Adam had a choice between himself and his wife, and between God and his wife, and he chose his wife? That's how powerful the feminine is. But many women are throwing the feminine away in order to grab to the masculine. You are making a mistake. A wife is feminine at all times. What does this mean? Before I move to the next point, it means she doesn't compete with her husband. she compliments her husband. She knows her place. She's not here to become a competition for her husband. You are making 1 million, I'm making 1 million. When she's with her husband, she doesn't say, hey, my husband is now, maybe I got a promotion in my job, I'm earning 2 million now, and the man is earning 1 million. Suddenly I'm bigger than him. No, a wife will never think that. A wife will never think that. If she wants more money, she will go and say, how can I help my husband to get more? She never thinks that suddenly, because she is now a higher earner, suddenly she's not the new man of the house. That is Jezebel's spirit. That is not a wife spirit. Number 4, she is always hospitable. A wife is always hospitable. Hospitable. She's going to be kind to everybody. She has a welcoming spirit. There are women that are wives that we knew that anytime when we're younger, anytime we played, we go back to that house. That is a wife. Because a good wife usually translates to a good mother. Hospitable. A good wife should know how to cook. I don't care where the same modern world is going. A good wife should know how to cook. She might not know how to cook everything in the world, but she should know how to cook. Always hospitable. Always. A good wife should always be hospitable. She should always be kind. She should always be welcome. Not to everybody, oh. Not to everybody. Not to this devil. Not to the devil. But she should always be hospitable. Especially with her husband. Especially with their husband. I hear things where people say that their wife is making conditions for them to engage in intercourse. That is not a wife, sir. That is a demon. That is telling you, if you don't do this, we will not have sex. No, 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 no. It's not allowed. Unless she is not connected to God. That's why I said the first thing, she must be connected to God. The Bible says your body doesn't belong to you. Neither does the husband's body belong to him. It belongs to both of you. Number 5 is that she's a peace giver. Peace giver. What does it mean to be a peace giver? Number 1 is that your husband's secrets are safe with you. When you get married, it's no longer I. It's no longer you. It's two of us. In other words, anytime you embarrass your husband, anytime you make him feel agitated, anytime you make him feel anxious, you are not only making him anxious, you are also indirectly affecting your own self. Because whatever happens to him will bounce back on you. You might not see it now, but you eventually see it. You cannot be a source of embarrassment to him. You are his peace. Whatever it takes to become his peace, you do it. You do it. Whatever it takes. His secrets are safe with you. Not that he tells you something in the house. You have gone outside and told your friends, told everybody. No. You are his peace. Not that he's struggling financially and suddenly you feel the urge that everybody should know what your husband is going through. No. You are his peace. A good wife is his peace. You take away the stress. He doesn't combat the world and then come back and combat you. No, you are his peace. You are his peace. He's not struggling and then he will... my God. When I see what some women do to their men, I say, God forbid. Oh. God forbid. The man fights the world, comes back and have to fight his wife again. So he cannot have peace in the world. He comes back home, he cannot have peace in his home. No, the wife is his peace. The wife is his peace. He is a trustworthy person. That's another definition of his peace. She is trustworthy. You know that your secret will not fall into the hands of your enemy. You know that your children are taken care of. You know that the home front is taken. She is his